Would the congregation please stand?
I declare open this graduation ceremony. Please be seated. Graduating students, guests and staff of Ulster University, it's a great pleasure to welcome you to this graduation ceremony as Vice-Chancellor of Ulster University. As you graduate from Ulster today, I am immensely proud of our university, our civic contribution, our excellence in teaching and research, our global engagement, and to see your success as Ulster students as you have progressed through your studies to the ultimate realisation of those years of hard work in these graduations, the genuine highlight of the academic career calendar. Congratulations to all our graduating students and to your family and friends who have supported you through these years. As graduates, you will remain members of the Ulster University family, a global family spread across all corners of the world. And as global citizens, I encourage you to be brave, take risks, and continue to challenge yourselves. For you are tomorrow's leaders, our fresh new professionals. You are the cutting-edge thinkers. You are the future. But you will often have to learn the rules of the game and be ready to be game changers. And then you'll have to play better than anyone else. I believe that the greatness in a nation rests on the education of its people. You have done what you've set out to do, so very well done. But I would ask you to remember what the great Irish writer George Bernard Shaw said. Success does not consist of never making mistakes, but in never making the same mistake twice. Recent years have seen a significant debate within higher education about the importance of the student experience in ensuring that those who come to university not only benefit from an excellent education, but also enjoy the rewards to be drawn from the dynamic and vibrant interactions of campus life. The people you meet, the conversations you have, those all-nighters you will have pulled, the challenges that those lecturers gave you, you've known some real challenge and real exhaustion and real tiredness. It's been a long set of graduations. Leaving here today, you'll be exploring different routes, Some of you go into employment, some of you remain in education, some of you will go back to your communities to apply your knowledge and skills to advance the economic, social, and cultural lives of those communities, a real civic contribution. Some of you will travel the world, settle in other places. You will all meet new people, wrestle with new challenges, achieve new goals, but remember that in achieving new things, do so with enthusiasm. For as Henry Ford said, enthusiasm is the yeast that makes your hopes shine to the stars. Enthusiasm is the sparkle in your eyes, the swing in your gait, the grip of your hand, the irresistible surge of will and energy to execute your ideas. And before you leave, I think it's worth reflecting on that concept of student experience for a few moments. It's of course one thing, not one thing, but many things. And let me start by saying that I firmly believe students are the center of university life, working in partnership with academics and professional staff, not only to develop as individuals through the all-embracing student experience, but also to build a university that plays its full role in the local, civic, and international academic community. As Vice-Chancellor, I take great pride in our university and its many wide and varied students and staff. And in my view, it's a credit to our university, this university, that it provides its students with a superb range of facilities and activities to enable you to make the most of your university days. As you graduate today, it is my firm hope that you look back on a student experience that has been challenging, rewarding, and transformational in the impact it's had on your lives. And of course, when I talk of the student experience, I realize that this will mean something different to each and every one of you. Some of you may even associate with Stephen Fry's description of his student life when he said, "Lectures broke into one's day and were clearly a terrible waste of time. Necessary, no doubt, if you're reading law or medicine or some other vocational course, but in the case of English, the natural thing to do was to talk a lot, listen to music, drink coffee and wine, read books and go to plays, and perhaps even be in one." You came here as individuals, and I and the university appreciate that there are a myriad of student experiences, and it's our desire to see everyone as a unique individual and a unique set of experiences, but to deliver that same excellent educational experience to all of you. You see, it is not just at graduation that you become the center of life at the university. The university firmly believes that what is good for our students is good for Ulster University. Here too, we recognize that students enter higher education with different backgrounds, through different routes, on different trajectories, and that they need different kinds and levels of support. I have come to know over the past couple of years that Ulster believes in being responsive to student needs and strives to develop a deeper understanding of those needs. Supporting and enhancing the student experience throughout the student life is critical to success in higher education today for both student and university. The Ulster experience encompasses all aspects of student life with academic imperative at its heart. You come to university to learn about your subject, and in the process, you learn about yourself. So be ambitious and make happiness your goal. And to get where you are, you will have made many choices. You have prioritized teaching, research, learning culture, university services, social life, sports facilities, rankings, employability, or opportunities to build new relationships. For you, it may have been some of those things, it may have been all of them. To me, all of those things are important, but what we must ensure is that the individual student and the student body remain at the center. We must also ensure that there is no overemphasis on the performance data, the pro forma checklists and the key performance indicators. One thing is absolutely clear to me. Student life is about challenge and opportunity, a place where you can take your mind to the far-flung corners of your imagination, develop your skills, nurture your knowledge. For a university is a state of mind. It is a hothouse of ideas throughout your journey as a student. And as Ernest Hemingway said, it's good to have an end to journey towards, but it is the journey that matters in the end. You now have opportunities and skills and an education that so many people who came before you could never have dreamed of. So just imagine the kind of impact that you're going to make. Imagine how you can inspire those around you to reach higher and stretch further. So it's not about the numbers, it's about people and ideas. It's these things that give our university, its life and soul. We're all different. We're all the same, though. part-time postgraduates attending classes on a wet, wintry evening, with career development or personal development at the heart of their efforts, are just the same as your young full-time undergraduates who value the overall quality of student life in which formal academic engagement is an essential part of a wider experience. But you are all the same. You're all setting new goals and challenges for yourself. We believe in engaging with potential students and their families before they even begin to think about university. And we are committed to developing and maintaining lifelong relationships with our students and our graduates. Keep in touch, register as an alumna or alumnus, and when you move job, tell us. When you move house or country, tell us. And it's an important way we think of keeping in contact, not just with your fellow students, but with us. And while it may be popular among the sector's administrators to consider the students as customers and consumers, Ulster sees its students as individuals, as friends, and as part of a family. As students, you should expect high standards, and we also believe that at the heart of student life is a mutually beneficial relationship between student and university, a lifelong learning experience where student, university, and staff live and grow together. The great actor and honorary graduate of this university, Sir Ian McKellen, said, "Try and understand what part you have to play in the world in which you live. There's more to life than you know, and it's all happening out there. Discover what part you ought to play, and then go for it." So be an ambassador for this university, be global in your thinking, be ambitious, and be ambitious for the world is at your feet. Cherish your higher education, and above all, be an ambassador for Ulster University, and be champions for future generations of young people coming in to higher education at Ulster University. Can I congratulate you all, thank each and every one of you for the individual contribution you've made to Ulster University, and can I wish you every success in whatever you do in life. And I'll finish and leave you with Michelangelo, who said, the greatest danger for most of us is not that our aim is too high and we miss it, but that it is too low and we reach it. I urge each and every one of you to aim high, be global in your thinking, and keep in touch. Thank you very much. In accordance with the wishes of the Senate, and by virtue of the authority vested in me, I have conferred honorary degrees, and other academic distinctions of the University of Ulster on those named in the conferment list approved by the Senate. I now call upon Professor Adair to present Thomas Dinapoli for the honorary degree of Doctor of Laws.
Vice-Chancellor, Thomas Dinapoli's list of credentials is highly impressive. The youngest person in New York State history to have been elected to public office at the age of just 18. In the last New York State election in 2014, he won more votes than any other politician, including the governor, almost 2.2 million votes, 60% of the voters. He is sole custodian of New York State's $192 billion pension fund. He is one of New York State's leading voices on environmental issues, and he is a staunch advocate and promoter of the Northern Ireland peace process and investment to support peace. To date, he has invested $22 million in equity and startup funding. Thomas Dinapoli was born and raised in New York State by his parents, who were both the children of immigrants. In 2013, he received the honorary citizenship in the small town of Podoli in the province of Benevento, Italy, the birthplace of his paternal grandfather. Also in the same year, he was honored at the St. Mary's Benevolent Society, Kingston, New York, as Italian American of the Year. Thomas Dinapoli has been active in politics since he was a teenager, when he ran for and won a position as a trustee on the Minola Board of Education. At the age of 18 in 1972, he was the youngest person in New York State history elected to public office. He served on the school board for 10 years. In 1976, Dinapoli graduated magna cum laude from Ulster University with a bachelor's degree in history. After college, he worked for New York Telephone and AT&T. In 1988, he received a master's degree in human resources management from the New School University's Graduate School of Management and Urban Profession. Dinapoli represented the 16th Assembly District in northwestern Nassau County for 2 decades. During his tenure, he chaired the Local Governments Committee, the Consumer Affairs Committee, the Ethics Committee, the Governmental Operations Committee, and the Environmental Conservation Committee. He sponsored legislation that helped Nassau County to emerge from serious fiscal distress and restore fiscal responsibility. And he earned a reputation as one of the state's leading voices on environmental issues. Thomas Dinapoli is the 54th Controller of the State of New York. He is known for his integrity, independence, and steadfast leadership. Controller Dinapoli manages the state's $192 billion pension fund, audits the spending practices of all state agencies and local governments, oversees the New York state and local retirement system, critically reviews the New York state and city budgets, and approves billions in state contracts and spending. Since taking office in 2007, Controller Dinapoli has aggressively fought misuse of public resources, strengthened one of the nation's top pension funds, and consistently spoken out against fiscal gimmicks, imprudent actions, and government inefficiency. He has been making government more accountable and transparent to the people for more than 35 years. A diligent fiduciary of the State Pension Fund, Controller Dinapoli continues changing the way the fund operates to increase transparency and establish strong internal controls, ensuring the strongest investment performance and ethical operations. He instituted the most stringent reporting requirements on investments, fees, and other information. He barred investment firms contributing to his campaign from doing business with the State Pension Fund, and he provided a leading voice in getting the Securities and Exchange Commission to impose tough new rules on pay-to-play to prevent improper influence on investment decisions. Under his leadership, the pension fund has increased opportunities for women and minority firms throughout its portfolio and investments. By expanding the pension fund's emerging manager program into each of the fund's main asset classes, and by accelerating capital to new programs within these asset classes. Controller Dinapoli also protects public funds from waste, fraud, and abuse. Since 2007, he's identified billions in misuse, waste, and savings. He completed a 5-year school accountability project that audited all of the 733 school districts and boards of cooperative educational services in the state. In 2012, he launched a series of audits that found widespread abuse of public funds by special education contractors, resulting in several criminal referrals, felony arrests, and restitution. And as an assemblyman, he helped draft and pass stronger school district accountability laws in response to the scandals that exposed the theft of millions of taxpayer dollars on Long Island. Controller Dinapoli examines state, city, and local finances and provides an independent, credible analysis of government finances. In January 2013, he launched a fiscal monitoring system to rate communities on their fiscal condition, sending an early warning to those in trouble. He also sheds light on the issues that cause communities to face fiscal distress in today's tough economy. He also consistently advocates for budget and debt reform to give New York State a more stable and secure fiscal future. Thomas Dinapoli is an enthusiastic and engaged advocate and promoter of the Northern Ireland peace process, through identifying foreign direct investment opportunities for US firms in the province. He has hosted a number of investment missions to New York, as well as a regular visitor to the province. Vice-Chancellor, this university, through our 5 and 50 strategic plan, seeks to transform lives, to drive innovation, to stimulate creativity and culture, and to make a positive contribution to this society, playing our part as Northern Ireland's civic university. The work of Thomas Dinapoli aligns with the ethos, values and aspirations of this university and makes him a worthy recipient of this award. Vice-Chancellor, in the name of the Senate, I present to you Thomas Dinapoli for the degree of Doctor of Laws honoris causa for his outstanding contribution to promoting United States investment in the province.
Thomas Dinapoli, in the name of the Senate, I present you with the degree of Doctor of Laws honoris causa. I now call upon Professor Curran, Executive Dean of the Faculty of Life and Health Sciences, to present candidates.
Vice-Chancellor, in the name of the Senate, I present to you candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Witold Orlik. The degree of Master of Science in Applied Psychology, Mental Health and Psychological Therapies, Eva Chabanik. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Physical Activity, Exercise and Health and Diploma in Professional Practice, Andrew William Simpson. Laura Evans. Diane Fernie. Darren McLaughlin. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Physical Activity, Exercise and Health, Christopher William Gordon McElroy. Anson Ching Ko. Shane Colin McCartney. Patrick Meenan. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Psychology, Matthew Anderson. Anne Docherty. Sinead Docherty. Catherine Bernadette Emily Fitzpatrick. Joy Susan Hannah. Nicola Hughes. Martina Kalka. Laura Bernadette Kenny. Charlotte Elizabeth Lindstrom. Mairead McAteer. Megan McElhinney. Victoria Izara McFarlane. Megan McLaughlin. Christopher Mulholland. Nicole Vanessa Neisel. Emma Nolan. Sarah Michelle Jacqueline O'Donnell. Olayinka O'Doohan, Monica Osga, Amanda Spycall, Lisa Marie Sweeney, Shannon Whelan Constead, Lauren Baker, Natalie Bradley, Sarah Louise Bradley, Niamh Byrne, Aileen Campbell, Courtney Campbell, Deborah Lauren Clotworthy, Sarah Cook, Julie Devine, Gemma Duffy, Sarah Duffy, Danielle Earley, Kushla Erin Flanagan, Shane Gallen, Sarah Grant, Poppy Louise Griffiths, Oisin Harkin, Shannon Catherine Sarah Heatley, Amy Louise Kelly, Rianne Kelly, Angela Kinning, Claire McCullough, Colleen McDevitt, Niamh Helen McAvoy, Lucinda McGuinness, Anthony James McGuigan, Carolyn McKeever, Christopher McCurvey, Amy Elizabeth McMurray, Chloe Nadine McSherry, Grania Morris, Leah Murphy, Clodagh Murray, Clodagh Nee Brown, Christina O'Donnell, Kiva O'Kane, Rachel Osborne, Simona Petkovichuta, Jade Robinson, Cora Rogers, Cormac Rooney, Sinead Sharkey, Amanda Sheeran, Zoe Thompson, Connor John Turish, Miles Traerty, Tamara Boyle, Shannon Burke, Rebecca Crowe, Jack Andrew David McNamee, Kayleigh McFadden, Paul Joseph McFadden, Sabrina McGrinder, Niamh Murray, Danielle Shaw, Rebecca Tay, Amy Teague, Bella Jane Walker, Cody Wilkes. Neve Ann Wood. Vice-Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of candidates from the Faculty of Life and Health Sciences.
Thank you, Professor Curran, for presenting candidates. I now call upon Professor Durkin, Executive Dean of the Ulster University Business School, to present candidates.
Vice-Chancellor, in the name of the Senate, I present to you candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Bernadette Best. The degree of Master of Business Administration, Richard Hugh Clifford. Nigel Jonathan Collins. Brenda Louise Plummer. The degree of Master of Science in International Business, Sheila Margaret Martha Budell. Alberto Luis Felicante. The degree of Master of Science in Management, John Paul O'Neill. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Business Studies and Diploma in International Academic Studies, Emma Lavery. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Accounting and Advertising and Diploma in Professional Practice, Miles Christopher O'Hagan. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Accounting and Human Resource Management and Diploma in Professional Practice, Naomi Smith. Olivia O'Kane. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Accounting and Marketing and Diploma in Professional Practice, Liam O'Hagan. Podrick Stoddard. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Advertising and Diploma in Professional Practice, Bethany Agatha Sophie Ellis. Erin McClune. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Business Information Systems and Diploma in Professional Practice, Roisin Mooney. Stephen Brendan McGlynn. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Business Studies and Diploma in Professional Practice, Mark Blair. Ryan Kelly. Rebecca Louise Kirkpatrick. Claire McGuckian. Anya Louise McKenna. Serena McLaughlin. Joseph Morgan. Stephen Mullen. Shauna Murphy. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Business Studies with Advertising and Diploma in Professional Practice, Teresa McGurr. Lauren Moore. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Business Studies with Computing and Diploma in Professional Practice, Charlie McCartan. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Human Resource Management and Marketing and Diploma in Professional Practice, Maeve McSparran. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Accounting, Ying Zhao. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Accounting and Advertising, Sean Howe. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Accounting and Managerial Finance, Brian Jackson. Megan Keogh. Martin Foley. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Accounting and Marketing, Lawrence Moran. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Advertising, Sean Fox. Laura Green. Margaret Lafferty. Jonathan McGrath. Shane Alexander Ray. Sarah Vaughan. Andrew Leatham. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Advertising and Human Resource Management, Lauren Gillespie. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Advertising with Computing, Connor Robinson. Kieran Brawley. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Advertising with Psychology, Donna McFarland. Chelsea Grace Owens. Jordan Alana Harkin. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Business Administration, Gemma Mary Devlin. Christopher Martin Dinsmore. Carla Keith. Louise Lamont. Carl McAliskey. John Anthony McCauley. Hannah Ann Mooney. Shane Owen McKeown. Anna Oslock. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Business Information Systems, Curtis Richard Brown. Zoe Hannah Taylor. Lauren Corrie. Lee Dehan. Michelle Devine. Ronan Joseph Hanna. Connor Nellis. Jason Black. Ross Brown. Christopher Hamilton. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Business Studies, Niamh Philomena Dolan. Daniel Mulhern. Gassen Fan. Dervla Tucker. Keely Barnfield. Nikki Anastasia Cairns. Niall Callan. Cressida Canavan. Rebecca Carson. Kaylee Collins. Kirsty Collins. Ashley Connor. James Curran. Rebecca Curran. Aaron Doherty. Helena Doherty. Shannon Doherty. Christian Donnelly. Andrew Eames. Rory Fox. Chloe Gibson. Ruth Grant. Enda Patrick Hart. Niamh Houston. Gareth Irvine. Lindsay Jones. Richard James Kelly. Philip Knox. Darren Loughlin. Sheila McCauley. Rebecca Magee. Lauren McCanny. Niamh McCauley. Sean McClenaghan. Martin James Anthony McCluskey. Ryan McCluskey. Darren McCullough. Niall McDaid. Padraig McGahan. Shauna McSheafrey. Donal Moore. Elliot David James Morrison. Lynn Murphy. Aisling O'Hare. Corey O'Neill. Christopher Quigley. Dean Quigley. James Quigley. Maria Quinn. Adam Ray. Emma Weir. Jessica Wilson. Roisin Daly. Gavin Duffy. Lisa Mary Gibson. Laura Harkin. Amy McCauley. Claire McKay. Selena Jane McNally. Sean Mullen. Joshua O'Hara. Jane Catherine Owens. Megan Quigley. Victoria Scott. Sarah Elizabeth Smyton. Dermot Francis Thornton. David Todd. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Business Studies with Advertising, Daniel Doherty. Killian McGuinness. Kieran Turner. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Business Studies with Computing, Patrick Fox. Ronan Devine. Colin Dolan. Kiva Doherty. David Falconer. Sean Green. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Business Studies with Psychology, Michaela Marie Kasky. Rachel Culloch. Tahana Vileslev Jecic. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Creative Advertising Technologies, Daniel Lemon. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Human Resource Management and Marketing, Sharon Claire Boast. Bingying Chen. Dervla Harkin. Mark Stephen Charles Allen Holland. Adrian Maguire. Gary McDevitt. Martin McNally. David O'Hagan. Niall Taggart. Menying Zhu. Vice-Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of candidates from the Ulster University Business School.
Thank you, Professor Durkin, for presenting candidates. I now call upon Honorary Graduate Dr. Dinapoli to address the congregation on behalf of those who have been presented.
Good afternoon, everyone. Vice Chancellor, Deputy Vice Chancellor, faculty, staff, and graduates of Ulster University, distinguished citizens of Derry, Londonderry, friends all. Thank you so much for the special honor of receiving an honorary degree from this most prestigious university. Most of all, congratulations to the graduates. Today is your day to be recognized. Now, I know what some of you may be thinking. You've toiled and studied for years to achieve your diploma, and now this guy jets in from the States, shares the ceremony with you, and gets a doctorate handed to him. I got the easy part today. You had the hard part. It's a fair point, but believe me, I fully appreciate that this day wasn't simply handed to you. The honor of placing that graduation cap on your head is the result of a tremendous amount of hard work, determination, and commitment. Every one of you had an obstacle to overcome or a challenge you had to meet in order to make it to today. You earned this day. I salute you on attaining this magnificent milestone in your life's journey. Congratulations as well to every parent, grandparent, family member, friend, and teacher who has supported and mentored each and every one of you. They share in the glory of this moment as well. In fact, I always observe when I'm at graduation ceremonies like this back home or at this wonderful ceremony, we have the privilege being up here on the stage to see the faces of your family members, to see how proud they are, to see what a great moment this is for them as well. And I dare say that many of you graduates like me were the first in your family to be able to achieve a college degree. So, Vice Chancellor, with your permission, graduates, give your family members a round of applause for what they've done to get you to this point. It's a privilege for me to be back in this beautiful city. After my first visit to Northern Ireland 9 years ago, I observed the contrast between Belfast and Londonderry. Belfast hums, but Derry sings. It's wonderful to see that the beauty of this city is still singing like a sweet, unforgettable song. My first visit came at the joint invitation of Ian Paisley and Martin McGuinness. They traveled to New York to engage my interest in investment opportunities in Northern Ireland. As Comptroller of the State of New York, as you heard earlier, I'm trustee of the New York Pension Fund. In that capacity, I oversee the investment of funds to secure the retirement benefits of over 1 million public workers and pensioners. The minister's message was clear. With the peace process underway and the troubles in the past, very much in the past, Northern Ireland was a place of resilience, renewed optimism, and hope. And investment capital from New York would help to ensure economic growth for all communities. We can all agree that one of the strongest ways to break down divisions and promote harmony is through opportunity and jobs. That is the path to a shared future of equals for the greater good of all. Today, New York's pension fund has invested hundreds of millions of dollars across Ireland, north and south, and we continue to have the largest ever U.S. public pension fund investment specifically targeted here to the north. Our investments in Northern Ireland are what I refer to as our double bottom line strategy, doing well for our pensioners while doing something good. When I last visited the North 2.5 years ago, I saw the progress that has been made and how our investments have been put to work. Northern Ireland continues to be an exciting emerging market. With a young, highly educated workforce and business-welcoming environment, this truly is a place poised for growth. And as the peace process holds, now is the time for even greater investment opportunity. And that's where you, our graduates, come into the picture. The talent and skill you bring to the workforce, especially now that you've graduated from this great university, is our hope for the future. It is the potential in each of you that gives investors like me the confidence that Northern Ireland can make the process of peace and prosperity a real one. Of course, there are uncertainties. The European economy continues to struggle post-global financial crisis, and what will be the impact of Brexit? We've got our challenges in America as well. Whoever thought the United States policy would be developed via Twitter? But that's what we've got today. We would do well to recall the words of a great Irish American, a personal hero to me, Robert F. Kennedy. He once said, "All of us might wish at times that we lived in a more tranquil world, but we don't. And if our times are difficult and perplexing, so are they challenging and filled with opportunity." The fact is, none of us can predict with certainty what is on the horizon, the life-changing political, professional, or personal events that will impact our lives. I offer this simple advice: stay open to the changing world and engage fully with an open mind. Don't be a bystander. Through whatever challenges come, fight for your beliefs and your values. Show respect and compassion for your fellow citizens. Focus outward on ways to lift up your community and our planet. Learn from the hard lessons of the past to blaze a better way forward. The history and struggle of Northern Ireland is a powerful example of what can be accomplished when adversaries with long-held, seemingly intractable positions commit to finding common ground. I have no doubt that you, our graduates, and the young men and women of your generation, and perhaps we can call you the Peace Generation, that this generation will continue the transformation that has been underway here in Northern Ireland. The success of your efforts will demonstrate to a troubled world that positive change is possible. You do your part to be a beacon of hope, and you can count on the people of New York to continue to be a partner with you on the path to equal opportunity and sustained prosperity. God bless Northern Ireland, and good luck to all.
Thank you, Dr. Dinapoli. I'd like to call upon Ms. Keogh, a new graduate in the Ulster University Business School, to propose a vote of thanks.
That's a long walk on the way up. So, Vice-Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, my name is Magee and I'm pleased and privileged to speak to you on behalf of those graduating today. Our degree certificates are a very tangible demonstration of hard work, effort and dedication. Of course, behind that very rewarding, very special parchment lies every part of our experience at Ulster University. And it is that experience that shapes our future prospects and potential, our studies, the relevance of the knowledge and life skills that we have acquired, the confidence that we have gained and the firm friendships that we have made. We have managed the challenges of completing our studies with our ambitions firmly fixed on the opportunities that will lie ahead for us as an Ulster University graduate. University is filled with coursework, deadlines and exams, Harvard referencing as well, but it's not all bad. There are good things as well that you can discover the love for your degree, you might make lifelong friends and learn valuable life lessons. I was lucky to find a love for my degree and will pursue a career with the aim of becoming a chartered accountant. University is a part of life and has taught us as graduates many things, sometimes in unexpected ways. My time at Ulster University has taught myself and many others that not everything can go smoothly, and it's the bumps along the way that would teach us most. Those bumps and even failures allowed us to dig deep and pursue our goals while showing us as graduates that we are strong individuals. The fact that you are all here today shows perseverance and a desire to succeed. This will shape us as strong, creative members of society and will stand well to us in our work and personal life. Don't be afraid of what the future contains, because failure as well as success is a part of life. It took Thomas Edison 1,000 tries when making the light bulb, but no one remembers those failed attempts, only his success. So stepping forward from today, don't let fear dictate your actions, because very little will be accomplished with fear as a factor in your decision making. Ulster University has given us a very solid foundation to build upon, which we should be confident in. Therefore, graduating today, it is encouraging to know that Ulster alumni are leading, contributing and influencing far and wide. Through the alumni networks, we can learn from those who have gone before us, and the alumni programmes and services on offer enable us to stay connected and supported as we embark upon fresh challenges and opportunities. Ulster University is a place where knowledge is created, generated, shared and brought to life. We leave here as assured and well-equipped graduates, ready to fulfil our career ambitions. The knowledge and attributes that we have acquired in our time here will in turn shape and influence others in the many and varied paths that each of us here will now take. We remain ambassadors for the university, proud to tell others of the doors that it will open and the possibilities it presents. Through the many stages of university, there are tantrums, tears and pre-exam breakdowns. So for every time you received a pep talk or got a good luck text before an exam, or for every time your mommy said she lit a candle for you, on behalf of my fellow students and friends here today, I would like to take this opportunity to thank our families and friends who have supported and encouraged us in our university career. Of course, our lecturers and support staff are right at the heart of our time here at Ulster University, and we thank them for their inspiration, understanding and guidance. I can honestly say through my time at the university, I've had the pleasure of meeting some really devoted lecturers, and it's great to stand in front of someone or sit in front of someone at a lecture who really loves what they do, and they have a passion for their subject. So it's a very genuine spirit at the university, and everyone here can probably think of at least one lecturer who's made a positive and lasting impact on them and maybe even influenced their career path. So thank you all for being a part of this very special occasion, a celebration for everyone, not just those of us graduating, but for all who play a part in harnessing potential and shaping bright futures. Please do enjoy the rest of your day with us.
Thank you very much, Ms. Keogh. So, Tom must have read my script, because at this point, I normally say to you all, this is your last opportunity to thank your family. But I'm still going to do it because it is actually your last one. I still get that over Dr. Dinapoli. And around the room is people that have supported you, delivered food parcels, maybe did a bit of washing for you, bank of mum and dad maybe. This is genuinely your last chance to say, as a collective, thank you very much to your friends and family. So we'd like to give them all a round of applause. And it leaves me to say, I declare this graduation ceremony closed and invite the new graduates to join the academic procession.
you.